work schedules and routines get all blown up when you're on the road like we've been over the last week. Have you been able to watch Caleb Williams and the Bears?
I did. Yeah.
22. Okay, so
yep.
What's your takeaway?
They're getting better.
Okay.
And Caleb, I think, is taking small steps every single week. But, I came away from that game going, this looks like a real NFL offense.
Okay.
Right? It's coming together. They're making plays down the field, and Caleb's playing on time and trying to go through his progressions. They're running the football well now. They're using all of their weapons in different ways that I really like what they're doing, and I like the strides that Caleb has made. Not there yet. Isn't a finished product. Shouldn't expect him to be. But every week there's a little bit more excitement about what it looks like, because that's such a big part of it is that you can have success and your numbers can be good, but there's times where you're just like, man, it doesn't look right. They're getting fortunate here and there. It looks like they're putting together an offense, and it looks like Caleb's getting more comfortable. So I'm excited about where we are because we're only 6 weeks into this experience, right. Mm-hmm. And I think it looks pretty good.
How is it different from weeks 1 and 2? Obviously, their first 2 games they were 0-2, and they're 3-0 in their last 3. But
I think it's comfort level with both sides, and I don't think it's just about Caleb. Although he's getting more comfortable, I thought he played fast early on. I thought Ben Johnson played it a little more close to the vest early on, that he was trying to simplify some of the play calls and give, Caleb like a 2-man read instead of opening up the field. And I didn't think he called great games. There wasn't a lot of guys that were just open, which is what Ben Johnson's kind of known for, is creating some easy opportunities for his quarterback. And I think as he's gotten more comfortable with Caleb, as Caleb's gotten more comfortable in the offense, they've opened it up, they've spread it out, and they've allowed for some of those opportunities. And that, to me, is what's making it look different. And, it's been better by both of those guys, since week 1 and 2.
Okay, and then the Buffalo Bills have lost 2 in a row. How have defenses from New England to Atlanta been able to bottle up Josh Allen, or it's not that? What is it?
This is interesting. First of all, I don't think they have a great defense. So I believe they're going to have to win offensively for the most part. And I think Josh at times gets away from playing quarterback and goes into, I guess, what I call athlete mode. And so what you'll see is he'll drop back, and before he even really sets up and takes a look, his feet are already moving. He's already like looking for a window to take off and create. And then when he creates and he throws these, these quick check downs, instead of just going back and playing the game, which is where I thought he took the best step the last couple years, was not taking a check down, not throwing a 5-yard pass. That's not the case. It's just read the play and let the play work for you. And I feel like he's doing and trying too hard to do it all by himself again. And it's not do it by myself. Every throw's got to be 40 yards or every run's got to be a super run. It's just he gets back and he wants to play with his feet more than he wants to play with his arm and his mind, which to me is where he got so good and why he won the MVP a year ago. And so I think he's got to slow back down. And I think he's probably pressing because their offense hasn't been great. They haven't been able to create some of the big plays down the field. So it's like, I got to do it on my own. But I think it's hurting this offense, and it's hurting him because he's putting himself in harm's way when he doesn't have to, when there's opportunities out there to be had.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.